and welcome to this special edition of State of Events. I'm Julie Tepper.
And I'm Nikki Garcia. Today we will be bringing you extensive local team coverage of the San Francisco oil spill. After the big oil spill in San Francisco, the Coast Guard has replaced its Bay Area disaster commander. William Uberti has been criticized for waiting for hours to tell the public that the spill was more than 140 gallons. He also admitted to mishandling the drug test for crew members of the Costco Busan. Uberti is being replaced by Captain Paul Gugg, an experienced specialist in oil disasters. But Uberti will still have a job. He's going back to his usual duty as commander of the San Francisco Area Coast Guard.
The oil spill has seriously affected
Erica to get that. Back to you in the studio.
While the response time from the Coast Guard may have taken longer than anticipated, beach cleanup volunteers didn't hesitate. But when the city made it mandatory to take a scheduled training class before helping clean the beaches, some didn't want to wait. We followed some of the unofficial cleanup groups, and this is what we found. Last week's oil spill in the San Francisco Bay. Official volunteers, on the other hand, are taking the time to become certified to be volunteers. State of Events Sandeep Dosanjh joins us now with more information. Sandeep?
Nikki, San Francisco's beach.
Coming up after the break, an enormous earthquake has hit Chile. Find out how 15,000 homeless people are coping.
And a new update on California's budget crisis. We'll tell you what this could mean for CSU students. We'll be right back.
Live in the newsroom, I'm Razar Villegas for State of Events.
A strong cyclone has hit Bangladesh Thursday night. It was going 150 miles per hour. With its power, it has destroyed houses, trees, and power poles. 3.2 million people are expected to evacuate. So far, 620,000 people have moved to shelters which are in schools, mosques, and public buildings. The Meteorological Department has put the major port on the highest alert so that many fishing boats and cruise ships are coming ashore. We will keep you updated with more details.
It is expected that Bush will veto the bill.
Barack Obama was in the Bay Area this week. His first stop was at Google in Mountain View. The crowd was full of young supporters. He came prepared to talk about net neutrality, which means that internet traffic will be treated equally by carriers. He later came to San Francisco, where 6,000 people came to see him. He talked about the war in Iraq, his policy views towards Iran, and the differences between him and other candidates. Meanwhile, a new poll released this month shows that Barack Obama has 24% support among Democrats, and Hillary Clinton is in the lead with 44% of the overall Democratic vote. This week, the Court of Appeals rejected new fuel economy standards for some sport utility vehicles. Why? The regulators did not properly assess the risks of global warming. Currently, vehicles are required to achieve 22.2 miles per gallon for the new 2007 models. The new standards are boosting requirements to 24.1 miles per gallon by 2011. The court decision is evidence of growing pressure on the White House to address global warming.
For State of Events, this is Julie Tepper.
This week, universities across the nation are taking part in International Education Week. That includes San Francisco State University. University clubs took part in events that are being organized by the Office of International Programs. Songs were sung by campus clubs and poetry readings were held. Many international films were also screened this week. The goal is to raise the awareness about our cultures beyond our borders. Each year, the federal government declares 1 week in November to open the door to more cultures on university campuses for students.
That is it for this edition of State of Events. I'm Julie Tepper.
And I'm Nikki Garcia. We'll be off next week and we'll see you on November 30th.
Have a happy Thanksgiving.